How's it going, guys? Sneaker Buddha coming right back at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Ultraboost Uncaged Parley Edition. Thanks to nrml.ca, that's nrml.ca. I was able to cop a pair. I recommend you guys go check them out for the best apparel and the best sneakers you could possibly get in Canada. Before we get started, we got to talk about Parley and Adidas collaborating and cleaning up our oceans. Parley is a company with the greatest thinkers that bring awareness to cleaning up the ocean pollution and taking all that waste that we pollute into the water and recycling it into these amazing shoes. Adidas has already said that by 2020, 90% of their shoes will have some sort of recycled plastic in them also. Let's go ahead and take a look at these shoes. We'll discuss them and see everything that's put into them and see the hype behind them. Now let's go ahead and get started with the box. As you guys can see, the Boost is written across the box in white. You also got the yellow on white arrows with the purple accents. This box is very vibrant and I really like it. I think it brings a lot of character to this shoe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shoe. Now the hype behind this shoe is all of the recyclable material that's been put into it. There's approximately 11 water bottles per sneaker, and there's a bunch of yarn that they've actually pulled out of the oceans and they put it across all the prime knits that feature these sneakers. The upper is made up of a bunch of prime knit. The prime knit is primarily blue and it has black accents running through it, as you guys can see. It also has black accents going around the ankle area. And here's the other side of the shoe. The shoe looks phenomenal. You also got the 3 stripes on the inner. You got a little tab there. You also have Parley of the Oceans in baby blue on a black tab. You guys also have baby blue stitching going across the heel. Now the blue stitching is actually supposed to remind you of waves, just to remind you of the origin of the shoe and how it's been pulled out of the ocean in order to actually make this masterpiece. The best part about the prime knit upper is that it's actually made out of the recycled yarn, and the technology behind the prime knit is fantastic for performance and lifestyle, because what the prime knit does is it wraps around your foot and allows your foot to breathe between the stitching. As you guys can see, the Boost Tech makes up all of the midsole. The Boost technology is all weight on this shoe, and it's some of the most innovative tech you could possibly get. The Boost Tech actually absorbs impact with every step you take, and it sends it right back out on the shoe, giving your foot the best ride you could possibly have while you're rocking these sneakers. Another thing they've actually made out of the recyclable plastic is the torsion system they have at the bottom. The torsion system gives you the most stable ride you could possibly have. It's just ridged in between your heel and your toes. Now that's one of the best technologies out there in order to have a stable, firm ride while you're running, so your foot is not twisting. You're pretty much on a flat platform while your foot moves around exactly how it should. Another cool feature that they've actually have on the shoe, which is also made out of recyclable plastic, is the fit counter. The fit counter actually helps your foot pivot in many which ways and also strengthens the grip of the webbed sole that you have at the bottom. The webbed sole at the bottom is actually Rubbermaid, and it gives you the best traction while you're running in the rain or in a dry climate. The insole is baby blue. I think that's a great color because it matches the vibe of the shoe. The insole is very thin and very light. It also has an arch to keep your foot as stable as possible in the shoe. Now for traction purposes, you guys can see on the bottom of the insole there's actually brails. These brails lock onto the web tech that's inside the sneaker itself, giving you the best ride you could possibly have. This is actually the webbing that it's supposed to go into. So we went ahead and took a good look at the shoe. One of my favorite things about the shoe that I found very interesting is these shoes, with all of the recyclable plastic that's been put into it, all of the yarn that's been put into it, and all of the technology that's been put into it, the shoe only weighs about 280 grams. That's well under a pound, so as a running shoe, this has to be one of the top running shoes there is. So I recommend getting the Ultraboost 3.0s, whether they're the Parleys or any other ones. That's a very durable shoe. We'll go ahead and take a look and see how it looks on feet. So this is how the shoes look on feet. As you guys can see, the prime knit upper wraps around your foot. It is very breathable. The Boost is like walking on a cloud. The Continental Rubbermaid outsole has the best traction you can get, and they look really great with jeans. The baby blue accents are really highlighted. The only thing I would recommend is going half a size up for a perfect fit, because it does take these for a while to break in. However, the plastic and the yarn, there's no issues with that at all. I even took it for a run in the rain. None of the striping came off, none of the laminations came off. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Don't forget to visit us at sneakerbuddha.com.